Hey, what's up everybody? I'm on a little bit of a roll here. I've made several videos in the past few days and I'm pretty proud of myself for that, but I have a lot of work to do. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys in this video about you only need one opportunity to pan out. And in one of the last videos I made, I talked about something called the abundance mindset and why I'm trying to adapt it. So essentially, abundance means the more you do something, the better it is. And this is really true, right? Because even if we do something really good, but we only do it 10 times, maybe it'll work out 5 out of the 10 times. So you make 10 really good sales calls and 5 of them close. Now, what if you made 100 calls, but you didn't really do that good and you closed 10 of them? Now that's 10% compared to 50%, but the 10% made you more money because you just did it more times. So I'm not telling you guys to do things with lower quality. What I'm telling you is if you just do something more, you're ultimately gonna get better at it anyways. So having that abundance mindset is what drives us to get the things we want in life. You know, the other thing is a scarcity mindset. And that is the opposite of an abundance mindset. That means that you're too frail and afraid to do things. And ultimately, the reason why people have a scarcity mindset is because they're afraid of rejection. But I have found out that the fear of rejection comes from not having an abundance mindset. Because if you truly adapt an abundance mindset, you know that even if this opportunity doesn't work out, it doesn't matter because we live in an abundant world, meaning that there's an infinite amount of opportunities in life. But we're never going to get those opportunities if we have a scarcity mindset, if we just stay inside, if we just sleep, if we're afraid of rejection. We have to have the mindset of, I'm going to go out there, and even if I'm not the best, even if there's candidates out there far better than me, even if I don't have a big resume, I'm going to do it anyways because it doesn't matter, because there's an unlimited amount of opportunities in there. And you believe that one of them will work out, which it ultimately will, because think about how many things there are out there, how many opportunities there are in life. There's so many you can't even imagine it. And essentially, you can get one of these opportunities, but you have to cast a lot of lines. You know, it's like fishing. You can't catch fish if you never cast, but you can even cast in a pond that doesn't have a lot of fish, but if you cast enough times, you're gonna catch something. And the same can be said about fishing in a really good lake, but you never cast your pole, you're still never gonna catch any fish. So guys, I've been rambling on about abundance, but I truly mean it. And ultimately, I know and I want you guys to have the confidence of you don't have to be perfect. I mean, you really don't. Like, you can be a far less qualified candidate, but if you're just willing to go out there and if you're able to have the ability to face rejection head on, then ultimately you're going to be the winner at the end of the day. And I want you guys to know that even when you feel down, you feel like nothing in this life is going to work out, because I've really been there before. Just know that the life you want is one opportunity around the corner to have everything that you ever fantasized about. But the only way you can do it is to get out there and start casting lines. Whether you want a relationship, a job, to be in a new position in life, it is obtainable. Your wildest dreams are obtainable. Things that you can't even fantasize of having are obtainable for you, and you can get them. But once again, you have to go out there and you have to start trying. And I know it sounds cliche and sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I know this for a fact because, of course, I'm not in my dream situation, but there's many things that I have been able to achieve. And the only way I achieve those things is through putting myself out there. You have to be vulnerable. You have to think that you might hear some things that you really don't want to hear. But once again, when you have the mindset of if this doesn't work out, it's just on to the next one. You know, Jay-Z has a song, on to the next one, right? You know, brush it off your shoulder. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. There's 100 other opportunities that will work out. And it's that easy. It's really that easy. And through this process, you're going to be more educated than any college will ever teach you, because school may teach you knowledge, but this will teach you character. Truly putting yourself out there will give you the skill of being irresistibly charismatic because you've had to be humbled. You've faced rejection, and most importantly, you've been courageous enough to do it anyways. So I hope this video helps. I'm gonna keep pushing out videos. My channel is all about my journey on becoming great and becoming a better version of myself. And I hope that you guys can be inspired, and I hope we can push each other to do that exact thing. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Really appreciate you guys watching, and please subscribe if you found any value in this video. Chat later.